Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Wheel Week 5 here at the UEL. We got a special guest host here today, Carnage Blessed. He is the coach and part manager for the New Jersey Gorillas. Per usual, we got COO, Apex Champion. Apex Champion. Don't forget that part. Don't forget that part.
Hey, let them
Three
know.
double O. Three double O TV. Today we're gonna be diving into the UEL. We got 12 teams, 33 different games, $100,000 on the line. We're gonna talk about the players, the managers, the coaches, the owners, and everything in between on Inside the Wheel. What's going on, guys?
Good.
Let's get straight into it. Carnage, it's your first episode here. Is there anything you gotta say off the break, off rip? You just gotta let people know. What's up?
Hey, bro, I'm just happy to be here. By two of the goats, the UEL.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? Just I'm in y'all's presence right now, so I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing. I'm gonna just give my 2 cents. Be
No
cool.
messages for nobody. Nobody you want to call out.
Hey,
Nothing.
man, that's
Nah,
crazy.
man.
You ain't trying to
I'm
call nobody out, Carter. Hey, all these people got all this to say on your name. You ain't gonna call
hey
nobody
man,
out?
hey man.
That's what
I'm a different type of being, bro. Look,
Oh,
people
man.
look. They look at the first
okay.
name,
So
they
you
see
taking the high
Carnage.
road.
We got
Okay.
They see
sophisticated
Carnage as
Carnage.
the first name, so they're like, yo, he's gonna be a trash talker, all this. But look at the second half, bro. It's blessed for a reason,
Oh,
right? I
okay.
move, I move in silence. I do my thing, and really nothing to
Okay.
say.
Okay. Because I mean, we've talked about the gorillas every single episode so far. A lot of drama going on with y'all, but we'll jump into that
Yeah,
in a
you
bit.
know,
300. Why don't you let us know what's on the docket here today? Let's not
Hey,
jump
man.
around. 300
That's,
gotta,
yeah.
he's on the ones and twos. He
Hey,
got us covered. He gonna let us know what's going on
we
today, bro.
on a strict timetable. We got that GM meeting at 8:30, so we gotta finish this up.
Oh, okay.
So the first thing we gonna get into the run it back Eclipse versus Reapers. Eclipse win 14-12, and I can't wait to talk about the box scores in this one. I'm just saying, Cat, what happened?
Ooh. Oh, you already
What
you already
happened?
pulling it up, 300.
oh
Hey
man,
man, look,
300
I could pull it
already pulling
about.
it
I
up.
ain't gonna pull it up just yet, but I can't wait.
Oh,
Gee,
okay. Well, you know what, man? We just had a big announcement today about the finals in the UEL. Since this is,
Oh, he
I
gonna he
mean,
gonna he gonna.
90%, 90, 95%,
Hey,
99.8%,
way to get off
the
subject.
matchup that we're going to see in the finals. I figured that we could dive into this announcement about the Davos Theater in Michigan. And who better to talk about it than our COO 300?
yes sir.
Hey
Hey,
man,
man, let us
it,
know what's going on with these
if our
finals. What's
CTO was in
happening?
here, he'd say the Vols Theater.
Oh,
But yeah, it's
oh,
gonna be out there in
oh,
Grand Rapids.
oh,
So
okay.
we've been preparing y'all for this for a while now. When we first put the music out and all that stuff. Again, everything we do is calculated. Again, we don't like to put out information too early. But when we first got into the new arena, we've been talking with them, saying we want to do this event there. They seen our stuff. They really love the way we play. How we do it, and they were like, this is the future of esports, and we really want to be part of this. So that's when we started talking with a guy out there. Got us connected with a lot of people, a lot of different colleges. And we've been having a couple of meetings, and we were trying to do it last season, but it was just too fast for us to do it last season. So then now this season comes around, we've been preparing y'all, been playing the loud music in the arena, everybody's complaining and crying, and we telling y'all, but nobody's picking up on the clues. Like, yo, look, y'all going to be playing on a big stage here soon. It's going to be soon. It's going to be soon. But again, hopefully people start listening to little context clues that we throw out, because we do it a lot, But again, it's going to be about 2,500 people there. We're going to have over 5 different colleges that's going to be a part of this. It's going to be theater style seating, big stage. It's going to be full commentary, full production, full everything. Like, it's going to be like absolutely wild. It's going to be our first big gaming event, and it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy.
Okay, so I got to get the Adderall ready.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, you better get it ready, man. Legally, legally, legally.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
legally, yeah.
I got to double up that day. Uh,
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a household right there.
so what does this? This is gonna be the first finals outside of the league venue. So what does this mean for the future of the league and for the players and the teams? How does this look to change the league as a whole?
Money. I mean, that's the whole purpose of this. To bring in big money, bring in big sponsorships. Get our players played, get our players sponsorships. We've been trying to do that. Little by little. Again, we got another big announcement that's going to be fire for the players that they're about to see.
Another one.
And again, we always put our players first. So I mean, that's the biggest
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Our biggest goal that we continue to tell everyone is to get the players played, and that's going to be that's always going to be our main focus. You know what I mean? Hey, that's it.
Okay. I like that
I'm trying to
focus.
see some green.
I like. I like.
Hey,
I
the more
like
money
that.
y'all make,
That's
the
a
more
good
money we make.
focus.
like
That's
that.
a good focus. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
good focus. So, what can we expect? How can we look at the pressure of the stage? You said it's gonna be 2,500 people.
Yeah.
It's in a whole new arena, a whole new venue. I mean, the loud music. What is that pressure gonna be like for these UEL players who have only ever played in the same venue over and over and over again? I mean, at this point, it feels like a home away from home for most people.
That's
So now
yeah.
we're going to Michigan. What's that gonna be like, man?
Hey man, it's gonna be like anybody that played college sports or anything like that, they're gonna know. Even high school, if you played high school sports, you're gonna know. You're gonna be packing up, going over there, hotel, staying in a hotel, trying to prepare yourself, get yourself ready. You're not gonna have the advantage of the day before of getting ready. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to go there prepared, and then you're gonna have to really be mentally prepared for this. I think the mental is gonna be the most preparation that players are gonna have to do, because like you said, it's gonna be a different environment, different place. It's gonna be a lot of waiting around, and what we're trying to do is have like full game master staff there. So we're trying to have like four game masters, head game masters, so they can help set up the
game
games
master.
and stuff like that, so players can really see what the future of what we're trying to do. Because the future, what we're trying to do. Oh, my man Doc over here calling me. So in the future, what we're trying to do is have game masters set up the games, and the players can sit there and focus on strategy and do this, and really focus on the next game. So I mean, hopefully that's the plan. What we're trying to do. So, but yeah, mentally, they're gonna have to be ready.
You ready for that, Carnage?
Hey, bro. Hey. Hey, I'm ready, bro.
Oh, you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All
I'm gonna be there. Come on now. All I know
All
is,
right, man.
is the trip there. That's why I care about. As a player, I know a lot of players. They probably want to know, like, oh, well, for the transpo, like, y'all got that? Y'all covering us? Or we
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
fly
yeah.
out
We're gonna,
there?
yeah. Of
You know
course,
what I
we're gonna
mean?
cover that. Yeah.
Just because I know there's people out there in the league. They starving. So
Yeah, yeah. Nah.
you
We're
know,
definitely gonna cover the transport, and the lodging and stuff like that. So yeah.
that's a fact. That's a fact. Shoot.
Okay, man. I'll let 300, off the hot seat for now. And I guess it's my turn to move into the hot seat because we're going to cover this Reapers Eclipse game.
Uh-oh.
Big
We're
hot.
gonna- Yeah, I guess I gotta take the hot seat for this one. All right. First off, for Eclipse, man. 300. I know you itching to do it. Why don't you go ahead and pull up that box score so we can just jump straight
Hey,
into
we're
it.
gonna jump straight up into
But
it.
the first
Man.
question I got for today, is this the best lineup for Eclipse? Is this the lineup we will see in their playoff run, in their championship run? Is this the team? Is this the team? Now, let's see that box score so 300 can tell us who they ran.
Hey man,
Let's see that box score so we can see.
It's
man.
up, man. I got it up.
Oh, it's up. Oh, it's
yeah,
up.
Word, it's up. I gotta
Look,
move it
man.
over a little bit. Hold on.
I think we all see what happened here.
Yeah.
There's a big person missing. Where is Chicken Tech?
Yeah,
That's what I gotta know, bro.
They won
You
without
said
him.
what?
I said they won without him.
So how much better is this team when Chicken Tech plays?
A lot better.
Mm.
Yeah, I got problems, bro. That
I
whole time I was
think
watching, I was sitting there watching the back, watching how everybody's doing. Yeah, I got problems, bro.
I kind of like
They won
Chicken
with
Tech
X-Ray.
and
They won with
X-Ray
X-Ray.
coaching,
Look,
but
hold on. Let me point this out. They won with X-Ray aspect, right? And none against X-Ray. I
Let's
think
hear this.
X-Ray is great. X-Ray is a great player, but I just don't think the Clips is his team where he needs to be and where he needs to shine because he's kind of getting that you know, I don't want to say like Lamar Odom. What was the dude that played with LeBron on the Heat? That came from the Raptors. It was
oh,
Dwayne Wade,
okay,
LeBron, and man, what was his name? Chris Bosh. I
okay.
think X-Ray is getting that Chris Bosh symptom. Like he went from being like an all-star to now he's just like kind of a regular player on the Clips. Where if he goes to another team, he's gonna be an all-star. So I think honestly, if X-Ray's cool with it, if he's cool with taking that back seat, I think he's taking way too far of a back seat. And again, some of those other players on the Clips are taking that back seat way too far. But I get it; they know they're going to be in a spot to win. But yeah, I think when Chicken Tech comes in, he's going to do a lot better because as you can see, X-Ray went what 4-7. He did
Yeah,
That
the
is
worst.
fact.
He did the
yeah. He
worst.
went 4-7.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did the worst on the team. I mean, not to say he did the worst or anything like that, but stat wise, he did the worst. Not saying he didn't contribute because I definitely think he contributed in that game, and he wasn't like
Hmm.
dead weight or anything like that. And that's what I'm saying. Most of the time, when you see people going 4-7, you clearly know they're dead weight. Like they're just there because again they want to play 7. They don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. You know what I mean? And I don't think that was the
Okay.
case here with X-Ray, but definitely I think when Chicken Tech gets in there, y'all gonna have a problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Carnage, what you think about this lineup, man?
I'm a little bit on the opposite side. I think Chicken Tech and X-Ray are probably better off within the coaching spot. To be honest, like I think where they're at right now, just have that same Eclipse lineup that you see on the day to day, and just have that so-called Chicken Tech X-Ray buff, right? Like they're gonna be dedicated. They're not really just sitting on the back lines. They're putting in that work, but it's in a different way. It's a different type of applied pressure that I think they're trying to bring in. So I feel like they don't really need Chicken Tech on their roster, like their lineup. Same with X-Ray, and that's why I mean the 4-7, like you said, 300. I think that's
Oh, I'm a bot. I had it up on the wrong spot. I didn't even show the box scores.
well. I
Hey,
think
we showing
I
them
think
now.
with the X-Ray, like him getting the four and
No
seven, I
way.
think that man's just more of a. I think that man's just more of a end game leader. Like he's a really good in game leader, but I think when you have Chicken Tech and X-Ray like over your shoulder, like coaching you through it, I think that's probably a lot more rewarding than them being in the actual game. Um, for this lineup, like I think on any other team, definitely they need to be a part of that lineup. But I think when they're here, I don't think they really need to play, to be honest.
Mm. Now, I think they made a good call benching Phoenix. I know 300 not gonna agree, but I think Phoenix is the one who has to come out for Chicken Tech or
Yeah.
X-Ray to fit in. I
Tripping.
know 300 is not gonna agree with that statement.
Tripping. Tripping.
Yeah.
But that's the only way I see it working for them. Personally.
Mm.
I
I
think they made 100% the right decision. I don't know if
without
it
Phoenix
was
in the
an
lineup.
availability thing or what, but I think Phoenix is the one who's got to take the back seat for X-Ray or Chicken Tech to step in.
Mm.
But 300,
Nah,
let's
you
hear what
tripping.
you got to say about it. Yeah, let's hear what 300 got to say.
Hey, what's Phoenix? What is he for the season right now? 9-0. All I gotta say.
Oh, okay.
All I gotta say. He ain't go
Wait,
4-7.
didn't they only
So,
play 2 games though?
Look,
yo,
like I said, hey, I love
okay.
X-Ray, bro. Like I got nothing but respect for X-Ray, but you know what I'm saying? Like Phoenix ain't go 4-7. He 9-0 right now in his game.
Okay, Cardiff, what do you think, bro?
I think that our
Somebody's
team.
got to hit the bench.
All I gotta say
Somebody's
is
got to do it.
our team.
Who's it
Let's be
going to be?
real. Let's be real. Our team fed Phoenix's stats at the start. All right, so we gave them a buff on accident.
Oh, y'all were feeding?
You know, we,
Okay.
we boosted him a little bit. All right. But
Okay.
I
Okay.
do kind of agree with 300 on the fact that I think Phoenix, because it kind of goes back to what I'm saying too. I think Phoenix should be in the lineup just because I think Phoenix can be coachable, and I feel like as long as you have like X-ray or Chicken Tech over them, just kind of telling them, hey, this is what you need to look out for. I think Phoenix can adapt to that because even though you will have like your coaches like X-ray or like Jury in the game, I feel like as long as you have Jury in that lineup, he's going to be that in-game leader, while you have like X-ray and Chicken Tech kind of being like just kind of watching from the outside, just kind of keeping them within those guidelines. So I think for Phoenix is probably the better option mechanically and how it works with the lineup. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I got because you could put X-ray in, but wow, that's like two in-game leaders. You only need one for real at the end of the day. So and then you have the other two just kind of watching them. That's pretty much it.
So, okay, so if it's not Phoenix taking the back seat, who's got to take the back seat for
Who's gonna
Chicken
take the
Tech
back seat?
to be in this lineup? Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. Man, personally, I don't know. I would say, sit the rookie out. Or used to be rookie. I say we would sit Nexus out. Let Chicken Tech
That's
Ain't
take
no
it.
insane.
way. Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
it
want to see what that
As
lineup
one,
looks
that's
like.
the future of
yeah
their team.
That is the
Like
future of
that's
their
the
team, man.
future of their team.
It's
So he's
genuinely
only
hard.
gonna get better.
Yeah.
Everyone else has already kind of hit a certain point
Mm-hmm.
where it's gonna take so long for them to get better versus he's still fresh.
Yeah.
He still has a lot more to learn and he's already showing
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, he is definitely
So
growing for sure.
to put him on the bench will stunt his growth, I think.
Yeah. I don't
And
eh,
depending on
you
the
don't think so?
team,
I don't
depending on the
really
team that they
yeah.
play, the only three people that are rotationable or I guess subbable is going to be AJ, Pit Boy, and Snappy. That's it.
Hit boy?
Yeah, that's the
I
only
don't
one.
know.
I mean, again, you
You're
got Pit Boy
insane.
and you go 2-5 in fighters. Phoenix
That's a
could
good
go in.
point.
Phoenix could go in and do the same thing, and then you could win in a lot of other games.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Those are the
That
Then
only
is
I'll
a
like
good
that's
probably
what I'm
point.
saying.
say
Depending
AJ
on the
then.
team, depending on the team. Now you can't say AJ. You tripping?
I'll probably
Nah, I
say
don't
AJ.
think AJ can come out.
Yeah,
I think if
tripping.
AJ come
If
out, it hurts them so bad.
yeah. If AJ talked a little bit more, or if AJ talked his shit, then a lot of people will talk about AJ a lot more. I mean, AJ been around. He's been
Mm-hmm.
consistent. Like you know what I'm saying. Like he's been
Yeah.
consistent that whole way through at a very high level. So like you know what I'm saying. So it's
Yeah.
like AJ's like the bots. Like the bots has still been like that straight line. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna say AJ's got like way better or way worse. He's just been that straight line, but his
Mm-hmm.
straight line is so far above everybody else. He's just been
Yeah.
very consistent on it.
Yeah. I mean, shoot. I mean, that just goes back to their lineup then. You know what I mean? Like it's tough to say who you would swap out. That's why I think like you probably wouldn't even swap them out at the end of the day. You just have like good coaches backing it, honestly.
Yeah. So what's next, Cat?
Okay, man. What do the Reapers need to do to win in the future? What happened? It was 12 and 14. What needs to change for this Reapers team to come out on top next time?
You go ahead, go Carnage. Yeah, you got this one.
Yeah. Shoot. Bro. All I gotta say is there was just mistakes. I think it's just patching up those mistakes, bro. I think y'all had like 4 or 5 games where y'all were just kind of it was either a rotation thing or y'all playing a game y'all typically wouldn't play against a team. Like I can't think of one in the top of my head, but losing a couple of the games, like I know like that UFC game, like that wasn't intended to be a intended to be a loss, but like you got games like that that y'all technically should win, and I think it just came down to like really just preparation. Honestly, I don't know if y'all were really into it or not, but even on both sides, in my opinion, I feel like I would expect it more from both sides. To be honest, I feel like the performances shows like
Hmm.
the different team dynamics, but it wasn't enough for me to be like, okay, this is the same team we're going to see in the playoffs. I think we are still scratching the surface on y'all just as much as it is for them. Um, But yeah, I think to y'all just got to patch up those mistakes. Really, just practice. Like I don't know, bro. Like that's really it. Like
Man,
because I
So
was
fuck
from an
kind of
all that.
shocked.
outside,
I was
I
just
want to
shocked
hear
though.
this.
Hey, fuck all
Um,
that. Be real with yourself, man. Y'all fucked up coaching and that's it. Just say that. It was the coach's fault you lost that game. Y'all
That's what
fucked
I'm
up
saying.
and then that's
Rotations
it.
was messed up. That's
That's
what I'm
it, bro.
saying. Like,
Again, yo, look, my coach can't come in here going 4-6. Hollywood can't go 4-6.
oh, who went
All right,
four and
I'm gonna
six?
tell you that right now. Hollywood can't go
Oh
4-6, and then Cat, you two gotta communicate on that Forza. Because again, on a simple game, you two decided to choose the same car and mess that up. I
you
don't
know
know whose
what?
fault it was,
I'ma save. I'ma
yeah,
save.
that's tough. That was
I'm just
tough.
going. I'm not
but
going to
that
That
go
was
one
there.
game, that
I'm not
one
gonna go
game,
there.
that one
ye-
game
it
put
became a
you put
domino
I'm
y'all in
not
effect.
gonna go
overtime.
there.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you that right now. That
domino
I'm
one
effect.
not
game.
gonna go there.
What
I'm
you
not
mean?
gonna go there.
We gotta go there. Why you not gonna go there? What happened? We ain't gonna
All I
talk about
know
it.
is all I know is I was on my phone and I was watching
We
that
ain't gonna
dunk. I
talk
was
Look,
about
here to
it,
man.
watch some good Forza gameplay, and the
You
next
know
thing you know
what?
is Reaper's
bro.
forfeit. Like,
All I'm gonna
Look,
say
this is my
is
look. Who's my sports people on the Reapers? Hollywood, Cutters, but Cutters only played one game. Hollywood. Y'all want 1-4 right here. So again, obviously, you guys got Scarlet in for a sports game. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is rotation issues, bro. Strategy, I want 1-1. I mean, that's fine. Racers 2-4. Y'all supposed to be a racer team going
oh,
2-4. They
that's
didn't
all
even
it
have
took.
Chicken Tech on the Eclipse. They didn't even have Chicken Tech over here. Look, Chicken Tech's not even here on the Eclipse. So really,
look.
all they got is Jury and then AJ for racers, bro.
What
I'm gonna
racers
save.
did they lose? They lost
Look,
Forza.
This ain't the blame game, so I
it,
can't say nothing.
this ain't the blame. It's not
But
about blame. It's just doing better, bro. I think to be honest, I want to say normally, and again, it's a good team. Normally, y'all coach like great. I would just say it was just definitely coaching issues on this game. That's all I would just say. Like I think because again, y'all practice. I know y'all practice. Everybody in the league knows y'all practice, and then you practice right. I've seen like your practice regiments and how you practice with the team. I don't think it's a practice problem. I don't think it's a time problem. I just think again, this is the first time y'all didn't outcoach Eclipse, and then that y'all usually beat the Eclipse by outcoaching them, and that's it.
I can agree
Mistakes were
with that.
made.
Yeah,
I can
Mistakes
agree with that.
but yeah,
were made, bro.
All
yeah.
right,
Come on.
man.
Hey, next one, man.
All
I'm
right,
done
man.
talking about these Reapers, man. I'm done talking about these Reapers.
These Reapers. That's
Man,
crazy.
Cat don't even want to talk. He want to, hey, man, what's up with my joint? He keep freezing on me.
Hey,
Oh
Cat,
my
you know what to
God,
get. You
man,
know
we
what to do
frozen.
when the haters come in, right?
We
You know what to
frozen.
show.
Hey, man, we gonna keep talking through while I fix this freezing
Hey, no
building.
way, bro.
I don't know. It's the clips. Like,
Hey,
I'm gonna
no
keep it on the
way,
clips
bro.
here. But hey, so chatting. Hey, next one, trolls. Trollmania. Trolls versus bandits. All right. Trolls versus
Oh my
bandits.
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna bring the box
Stromania.
scores to the trolls while
It's
I.
Stromania, bro.
Oh
Is
my
it
goodness.
Trollmania? Ain't it? Ain't that what it says?
It's Stromania.
I don't know.
Troll
I'm blind.
mania.
Look, man.
Hey, I don't know. Hey,
You got
look.
the box
No, I
scores
can't
up?
read.
Because there's one thing I gotta point out right here.
I got the. Hold on.
Let me
There's
hear it.
Let me
Let me
zoom
there's
hear
in.
it.
one thing I gotta point out
What
right
you
here,
got to
bro.
point out here, man?
6 of the 8 first games
Hey, let them know.
6 of the
were
8.
forfeits.
Let them know.
Oh my God. No. Oh yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
Six
yeah.
let
I
them
was
know.
game
of the
master for the
eight,
first second. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot
six
about
of
that.
the 8 first games were all forfeits, bro.
Yeesh.
Nah.
What is that about?
Oh man. I guess I'll take over on this one, man, because I
Yeah,
was
you
I
got
was
that,
game
bro.
master in the beginning. So everybody
Oh,
knows,
so
man.
you were okay. I see
Yeah.
what
I
happened.
was a
Okay,
game
you
master.
was
Yeah.
trying to take them down a notch.
Nah, I wasn't trying to take anybody down a notch. To be honest, we're gonna
You
talk
was
about
trying
it
to
in
bring
the
an end to
DM.
the trolls' reign.
Nah, I wasn't trying to bring it in. It's just
Okay,
so we in there.
okay.
I get in there. I had got word of the bandits lineup saying somebody wasn't on contract yet and it was past the third game. So I look at it, I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit, wait, hold on. No, that person's good, but Coolfire, his stuff still is not updated. I look over, I'm like, yo, Coolfire, look, you can't play. You can't play today because again, I've been very adamant on these GMs for the last 6 weeks, I want to say, that look, we need to get these contracts in. And again, after your third game, not the third week, after your third game, if they're not on contract, they're not playing. So in UEL, you got to be on a contract to play here. So Coolfire wasn't on contract, and then I'm over here looking for the trolls, and I'm like, as I'm doing this, I got a mob of bandits players and trolls players all yelling at me and screaming, "Ah, what do you mean you can't play a forfeit?" And all. I'm like, look, I'm moving to y'all lineup next, trolls, so y'all better have all your players on there. And then again, the bandits over here yelling, pulling me left and right. The game forfeits and all this other stuff starts happening. And I'm still trying to look at the trolls lineup, and then I miss this guy Imperial was on there as well. So again, the trolls got lucky because Imperial wasn't supposed to be playing either. So, but again, at 6:10, Jesse messaged me, hey, just checking to make sure my lineup was good, and I gave him the confirm. If I didn't give him that confirm, this game might have been a forfeit, to be honest, on the trolls. To be technically honest. But again, I couldn't do that because again, I already confirmed with Jesse on the forfeit. So now to go into the forfeits in the game. Hey,
Oh,
Rex is the best
you
coach.
destroyed the Bandits.
No, I didn't destroy the Bandits. Rex is the best coach in the league. I don't care what anybody says. Because ain't nobody going to the Bandits and coaching that team better than Rex. I
That is a
gained
fact.
so
That is
much
a fact.
respect for Rex, seeing
Rex
what
is
that
goated.
team is like without Rex. And then, yeah, I know it's frozen. I'm gonna get it unfrozen here in a minute
Get
once I
that.
get on one or
Look,
two.
bro, get them all out of here. I'm not gonna
But
lie.
again, if there was anybody else coaching that team, it'll be literally impossible. But
Get
that
them all
team
out
when
of here,
Rex
bro.
is there, it is completely different than when Rex is not there. So we get into gears. We talked about this in the GM chat again, 4v5s. So we could put this out here on Inside the Wheel. If you run a game and a computer is playing, it's an automatic forfeit. So you can't not play a game where the computer can play for you. If that computer is not sitting still, then you can't play that game. That's what happened on Gears. The trolls couldn't start the game with 4v5. They had to put an AI in. The AI has to move, and then that was it. I was like, nope, you can't play the game because the AI is going to move and it's going to affect the game. So that was the first forfeit. Next forfeit, we go into F1. The bandits set up F1 wrong. Then we go into UFC. Mad Genius instantly notices it, waits, and it was smart. This was really good on Mad Genius. Waits for the game to start. He continued to play. And he looked at me twice and said, "Hey, the game's set up wrong." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "The game is set up wrong." And then they touch hands. He starts boxing. He was like, they put it on championship mode instead of so it's 5 rounds. And I looked, I'm like, oh, is it 5 rounds? Yep, forfeit. So great on Mad Genius for noticing that and continue to play his game and not letting that affect him. Then I want to say StarCraft again. I want to say Hollywood took over by now, and then I was already gone. I don't know. I missed the StarCraft because I was like leaving the arena and going back to the crib. But yeah, it was complete chaos the first 10, 15 minutes of that whole game, man, with the trolls and the
That's
bandits.
really all that mattered, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
After
yeah.
that, it went crazy.
I mean, I gotta ask, man, about these trolls. Because you're sitting here telling me they can't set the games up right.
Yeah,
but they're
beating us. It was bad.
They're beating us not out of everybody.
They are.
What's
They're
going
supposed to
on?
go on what record? And they doing that?
Nah, they are,
What's the
bro.
record?
Nah, they're already beating everybody. So
Right.
what is look?
Right.
My thing is, I don't think I'm gonna just say I don't think the trolls are that good. I think everybody else is just bad around them.
Agreed.
I think they're playing these terrible teams. Now, I think they're like middle of the pack. I'm not gonna say they're bad. They're like middle of the pack. They're around the same as the Cobras, around that same statue. I'll say like 4th, 5th, 6th, around that type of ranking. But I mean, what is making them so dominant? Because I think the reason they're being so dominant right now is these other teams are bad. But other people will tell me it's because they're the GOATs. So let's see what y'all got to say on this, bro.
DeAndre, you want it first or what?
No, you got it, Carter.
Shoot. I think that with the trolls, man, I think they're hyped up a lot right now. But I think
your rival too.
Yeah, bro, I don't claim that. Man. But at the end of the day, right? I think that they're a
I guess
good
your
team.
rival might be the Ravens now.
They got to. Oh my. All right. I'm act like I didn't hear that. But look, I think they're a good team. You can tell where the growth is. I mean, having TLG on there, you got Havoc, you got Psycho Flame. I know I'm probably missing somebody else, but they got a new different type of structure.
Wordy, Bosey,
Um,
TLG.
yeah, they got that type of structure that's kind of
Come on now.
built in for them. And although that you see that growth, I don't think they've really met an opponent worthy to really exploit those weaknesses, you know, that they do have on their team. So the few teams that they've gone against hasn't really impressed me. But they are getting reps in, and I think that's good for any team. I think their schedule is literally set for reps, being for a new and improved type of team. So I think that they're still a little overhyped. But you still gotta, how do I put this? You saying that they're a fourth, fifth, sixth team, I think that's valid. But I think when they really start getting that pressure on them, it's not going to be the same type of trolls we've been seeing at the start of the season. That's just my take on it.
Okay. Okay. Why are they so dominant 300? What's going on?
They got a good schedule, bro. I mean, that's it. They just got a good schedule.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's tough.
they got a good
Okay,
schedule, bro.
man. Look, 300.
Oh
Get
yeah,
us on to the
And
next one,
I
man.
think I might
yeah.
got it fixed here, man. I think I
Oh,
might
you
got
got it fixed for us?
I think so. A little. Hey, there we go. Look, man, I don't know what's up with these window captures, man. This joint just keep up on me, man. Hey, man, next, look. We got to get through these. So we got the Big Birds, Ghost, and the Machine.
Ghost.
Did I put that? Did I put that twice? Oh yeah, I messed
This
that up.
dude is bugging.
Yeah, I
Oh
messed
Hey,
that up.
yo.
Hey
man,
man.
he's
Look,
goofy.
man. Let's get into these big birds, man. We got a
Big
new addition on the team. We
birds.
got a new trio. Forget the OG trio, bruh.
Oh yeah.
Forget the
Oh
OG.
yeah.
I haven't even seen the OG trio come out here yet, even though they had a whole Instagram post about it and got me
Mhm.
hyped up for the OG trio. But we got a new trio. Wonku, Stars. I almost said the OG trio. Wonku, Stars, and Herb.
Mm.
Who's beating this trio, bruh? Nobody. But anyway, this is Stars' first game. Is he the future of the Ravens? Let me hear it.
300.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think that's probably gonna work for a little bit, but I don't really see Star staying on the Ravens forever. I don't know why. I just don't.
Yeah.
Yo, Carnage. You
Yo.
the one who traded him us. So
Yep.
let's hear about it.
Hey, look. You know, he wanted to
Could
let
have
his
traded
wings.
him anywhere. Sent him off to the
Right.
flock.
Right. I think he's gonna grow for this season. I think it's not about him staying on the team or being the future of the Ravens. I think it's just about his growth. Like I think if he does the right things, right, I think you're gonna see some growth out of him between now and the end of the season. Um, but him being the future of the Ravens, I wouldn't say that at all. I don't think the Ravens have found that
Wow.
outside of Herb and like Wonku.
I'm shocked.
I don't think they found that bird, that big bird, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
That's
shocked.
gonna come in and, do the thing. I think Stars, if depending on his growth, right? I think he has the potential to really like shock a lot of people. I think we've all noticed that. He's got some great stats, you know what I'm saying? So it just comes down to really how they deal with these teams between now and like the end of the regular season, to be honest. I feel
I'm
like it's too
shocked.
early to say. It's just too early to say, in my
Nah,
opinion.
man. Y'all trolling my dude Stars.
I'm not trolling him. Hey,
Because
leave that to the trolls.
look, man, I think the problem with Stars on the Ravens is the Ravens already have a bad mentality. The Ravens are already known for being like whiners, complainers. They gonna say what they want to say. That's what they're known for across the league. The attitude, and
Mm,
once it starts to go downhill, they can't bring it back. And I think Stars is only gonna feed into that even more. I already seen it out of him a little bit, but I feel like Lewis is a great owner and he's a big help in the league, and he has
Shout
a
out to
lot
Lewis.
invested into the league. And I feel like Stars had some more, not I guess good heads around him, but yeah, good heads around him to kind of keep him up. But I don't think he's gonna have that as much on the Ravens. I think it's just
I
all
don't
a
think the
big
Wings are
spiral
gonna.
over there.
The Wings aren't gonna. They're not gonna expand.
But I think if Stars can take that, if he comes over there and they say, look, we know we're not gonna win this season. Let's just focus on Herb, Wanku, and Stars. Let's build around these three. Let's develop this chemistry. Let's bring Stars up into the player he can be. Then if they change that mental and get Stars into and develop him, then I think yes, he can be the future of the Ravens. That's what I think.
I can agree with that.
But look, man, let's talk about let's get a little bit into these Phantoms. I only gotta say one thing, bro. 0-12 Arbiter. Just heard on Dookie timeout about how this dude found his new home and everything's different. It's all different now. Whole league gonna realize soon.
Yeah, he was.
Whole
Really
league gonna
confident in that
realize.
call.
I'm gonna put you. Hey, y'all can stay asleep. Y'all can say what y'all want. I'm coming to change things.
Man, say he's coming out the shot.
And
I ain't
then
gonna
I
lie.
see, and then I look at this box score. I'm looking down, and then I see one. I said, 0-12. It all made sense.
Yeah,
But
I ain't
anyway,
gonna lie.
man.
That's
That's rough, dude.
That's
I don't know
probably
what the
the.
mental
So
is
you
like.
were there. You went in for 12 games. You couldn't pull one. But you
Yeah.
know what? I'm not gonna hate. Let me hear what y'all gotta say, man. Let me hear what y'all gotta say.
That's got to be single-handedly the worst game somebody's ever played in UEL history, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That is, hey, if I'm a coach going back and looking at this joint, bro.
But
Hey
he's
man,
home now.
hey man, we gotta talk.
But he's home.
Nah, we gotta talk, dogs. What was that?
Oh, what are you talking about, Theo?
I'm telling you what I'm telling them. What was that?
Yo,
That's what I'm telling them.
Nah.
What was that, bro? That's unacceptable, bro.
Well, hey man, it's team games, bro. You got to get the team right, man.
Look,
Yeah,
I did my thing.
Nah, that's unacceptable, bro. I'm
I
gonna tell
did
you
my
that straight up,
thing.
bro.
300.
That's unacceptable, bro.
I did my thing, bro.
0 and
Get the
12,
team
bro.
right.
I don't even know if I'm gonna play you next game, bro. You gotta go back and practice, bro.
Hey, don't blame me, bro. I'll find somewhere to go.
Hey, bro, look, how you go in here? 0-1 sports, 0-3 fighters, 0-2 shooters, 0-3 racers, 0-3 strategy. Good God, what I got you here for? You couldn't get it one. You had 3 opportunities to win a game at racers. And then you had 3 opportunities to win a game in strategy. Fighting, I understand.
0-12
hey, I don't know if this was the coaching setting them up. Like, maybe this is just coaching setting them up. I don't know, man. This is, man, look at this. 1-11.
I'm grabbing one, man.
1-11.
I'm grabbing one.
Mr. B, 1-11. This is what we going to do here. What did he win at? He won the 1 shooter. Come on, man. Come on. We can't do this, man. Look, what did they win? Phantoms won.
Hey, man.
Phantoms won Call of Duty.
Look, man.
Shout out to Dad Hat right there for getting him.
Look, man.
That's all I gotta say.
Let's just.
And Tony won Pokemon.
Arbiter's
I'm assuming that was
enough
probably
time
Arbiter.
in the spotlight, man. He had enough time. Let's move on to these ghosts, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's move on to these ghosts.
Yeah, please do.
Look.
Hey, man.
Look, man. I gotta know. Can Connor and Rad step up for this team before it all falls apart? Because it's falling apart fast. Can they step up? Can they be the glue? Can they fix this team before it goes into Phantoms mode?
I think so.
Nah.
I think so. I think they got. I think their development phase is. It's a little bit slower than we would have liked for them being a lot of the rookies being on.
They're doing the best on the team.
Yeah,
Next
but that's
season.
what I'm
I think
saying.
next
Like,
season. Next season. Nah.
Next
oh
season, this team is destroyed.
well, first, do y'all have them
No.
getting in the playoffs this season?
Yeah, only 2 teams
Yeah,
not gonna
they're
make it.
getting the
One
playoffs.
team from each side is not gonna make it. So the Ghosts,
Well,
we already
yeah,
know the
yeah,
Ghosts
yeah,
is good. Like, so the Ghosts
yeah.
is
I
good.
think next season, this team is done though. At this rate,
Why? I mean, only gonna lose if anything. If they do lose anybody, who they gonna lose? LJ
look, man,
and
trade
OG.
OG and LJ. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
them
No,
out of here.
I would have definitely got them out of there already. Yeah, yeah. Call this
I
You
got
was the
them.
one praising them.
Now. I'm talking about
Nah, bro.
now. No, the mentality just
Oh
went so
no.
far down after that whole chicken tech issue. Yeah, the mentality for the whole team just went. You know what I mean? So,
I
like
don't
I said
know.
last time, man, I would have cleared house. You know what I mean?
I
Oh,
feel
you would
like
have got him up out of there.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Anybody
about
that
you,
had
for
an
Corey?
like,
issue, yeah.
but well, touching on the Rad Connor first, like I think for Rad and Connor with what they're doing, they're although they may not be winning all of the like I think the bots game they lost a couple shooters that I didn't really expect them to lose against the bots. But they also, I mean, they took Val off of them. I think that's huge. The bots are a very solid, Val team, and this is my first time really seeing Scants play Val, and I mean, he wasn't looking that bad. He was getting his one taps in. You know what I'm saying? So, I think for Ryan and Connor, um, you can definitely see where they're labbing. I think they can shock a lot of the teams on their side of the conference by the end of the season, but I don't think it's gonna
The
be.
ghost?
Yeah, I feel like they're going to surprise us in some way. I'm not going to say what, but I feel like they're going to do a lot better than how they're doing now. I think there's definitely room for that to be seen this season, but I don't think this is their season, if that makes sense. Like, as
Okay.
far as the OG and LJ thing, I feel like personally, OG and LJ they're the homies for me. But I would say OG's coaching, I think that needs to be there for the Ghosts. I think that I like the dynamic with the OG Hydro for the coaching. Um I think that I don't personally know what the practices is looking like for LJ, but I think that, she probably needs to take a back seat for a little bit and just lab. Like just sit there and lab. Just have somebody else, maybe give Rookie some more time, just play. I think she needs to get back in her bag, get back up to the status that we know her for, or at least when she first came into the league, right? And I think she sits there, labs it up a little bit, and then we go from there.
Bruh.
I think we're gonna be looking at something else. It's just
This
it's
I
man's
the
an
know.
LJ
motivation.
Look,
hater, bro.
I know their status as something different. That's what
This,
y'all know. Y'all know there's
nah,
y'all know.
LJ is fire, bro.
What did
LJ
I
is
just
good.
see on the street, bro?
LJ,
Nah,
bro,
nah.
LJ.
This new
nah,
300 got the biggest bop moments.
that's crazy, bro.
I just seen Ice Spice in the
Hey,
Bro,
corner
man.
of the street.
Hey, man, look.
bro, hey,
Nah,
hey,
bro.
Hey,
Look,
I
it
can't
ain't.
believe this.
It,
all
I
I'm
ain't on the
I
saying,
can't
ones and
believe this,
twos,
bro.
all right, man.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy,
You gotta
bro.
have a bot moments on the ones and twos, baby.
That's crazy. Ice Spice is wild, bro. That's that's
nah,
that's
bro.
crazy. Dude.
Look. I'm getting them out of there because I haven't seen them. I mean, OG. I personally think OG is better. OG, I
Agree.
could see he's a good. I think he's a good role player, but he's not a superstar. They need a superstar right now. They need someone
Yes.
that's leading them,
They do.
and
Yeah.
those they're not leading. And I think Hydro is having such a hard time. He needs someone to bounce off of. He needs someone that's there with him in the mud with him. Yo, what do we got to do to get better? I don't think they're doing that with him. And I think they, like 300 said, they already kind of gave up after Chicken Tech and Cutters and Low Key and all that. I think they gave up, and after they give up, you got to get them out of there, bro.
Yes.
Send them off to the Gorillas. Be home with Carnage. But that's it, bro.
I wouldn't give him
Hey,
that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't giving
Get
him
it.
that.
Oh, you not giving that? Where you
Mm-mm.
sending them, bro?
where would you send
Nah.
them, bro?
I prove a point, bro. I gotta prove a point.
Oh,
Yeah.
get them on the Phantoms.
I'm sending you the Bucks. 2 fifth rounds. Give me your 5th
Anyway,
rounds,
bro.
bro.
2 fifth round? Nah,
Give
bro.
me
All right, man.
get you up out of here,
Let's
bro.
talk about these
I
bots
mean, they
real
gonna go to
quick.
free agency anyway. They're gonna go to free agency. I'm not gonna get nothing for them. I'll send them over
Yeah,
to the
send them
Bucks and let the
to
Bucks have them.
send them to the Phantoms, bro. Anybody that gets traded, I'm trading them to the Phantoms or the Bucks. That's 100% facts because, god dang, bro.
Yeah.
I know those picks gonna last.
Hey.
That's a good investment, bro.
What was that?
Those
Send them
picks
to the
gonna
Bucks,
last,
man.
bro.
You know what I mean? Let them.
I think the Bucks are better than the Phantoms, but that's a whole other thing. But anyway,
Yeah, I just think the Bucks just new. They're just too new. That's it. I agree though.
nah,
I think
bro.
the Bucks.
They're just too new, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's talk about these bots. We seen the return of the 5-man. I mean, they already won with 3, so
They already won with 3, man. You know that 3-man go dummy, bro.
god dang. I mean, we've seen a lot of bad performance. I'm not gonna lie, 300. What's going on with the league, man?
Hey,
First,
man, I think
we see a 3-man win.
Yeah.
And now we see Arbor to go 0-12.
I think people are like highly, they're highly underestimating that there's money in this league or something like that. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, what the heck is going on?
I mean, eventually, the league is going to only be 7 people, 5 people. To be honest, some teams are only going to have 5. Some teams are only going to have 7. That's it. And we're going to see the top 7 players really work for it to really get on there, and they're going to have their own practice teams and all that stuff. I mean, that's somewhere further down in the future. I'm not saying that's going to be next season or 2 seasons from now, but eventually, once we start playing for a lot of money, I'm not sharing my money with no disrespect to electric, but I'm not sharing my money with electric or Rick Fossai since the bench comes in again. He does his thing. Or like some of those people. If I'm a starter, bro, I'm not doing it. Like I'm straight up, bro. Look, yo, put us to a 5-man. I go get this bag and then higher up my percentage. Like, but again, I can't. Like me as a COO, I can't tell teams to do that. Like you know what I'm saying. The players, that's what the Players Association is for. That's what those are the ideas the Players Association is supposed to be doing.
Shout out to the Players Association.
Hey, you know what I mean? So like those are the things that they should be compensating and stuff like that. And then like what can we do to get our players paid more? That's what you got to do. You got to figure out what obstacles is in front of you and then how to get rid of it. Like you guys are holding on to some great players on the bench on some of these teams, and then the league is suffering for it. Electric could easily go to the Bucks right now, carry that team. He could easily go to the Ghosts right now and then win a bag with the Ghosts for sure. So it's like Rick Fossai can go to another team right now and then play on that team and then go get a bag, and he will look way better than what he does on the Eclipse. So it's like a lot of these people, got a lot of great players. Eric Gardo, you got Eric Gardo can go to another team right now and then look great. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it is what it is. So I mean, it's just a lot of teams, a lot of there's a lot of great players on the Reapers and Eclipse and some of these other teams that just need to come up off that bench, bro, and see their full potential, and then stop sitting in the shadow, man. It's a big bag out there, man. They need to go get it.
Look,
That's what's
man,
going on with the league.
Especially what we got going on for the end of the season.
Yeah.
I got one more question for y'all, man. Because
let me know.
300 want to sit here and yap, but
hey, you asked me what was wrong with the league, man. I told you what was wrong with the league, man. Hey, players not
what's
using their
going on
brains.
with 0-12 Arbiter? What's going on with
using their brains, man?
3 bots beating the Ravens, bro?
They're not standing on business, man. That's what it is. Hey, that's what they said, right?
How long?
Stand on business, man.
Oh,
that's what they need to do, man.
Okay. I mean, it seems like Electric, he's getting paid, so he is standing on business. But
yeah, but again, he could get paid more. He could go to another team right now, ask 15%.
Maybe.
No,
he could get more percent.
He could go to another team right now. Yo, I'm gonna carry y'all. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna make sure I help y'all with practice. but I want 15%. I'm gonna help you coach. I'm gonna help you run GM. I want 15%. Cutters did it. I mean, Chicken Tech had it. Low Key had it. No Zolo had 15%. I had 3 people on one team with 15%. Cutters at 10%. Yeah. They can do it.
I'm good off of that.
They can do it. Just back it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just got to back it up.
You know what? Let me talk about these bots, man. How long is this bots team going to stay together? That's what I want to know. We've seen the same team day in, day out. Haven't really seen a lot of changes. How long before we see a new person come in, or before we see a trade, or before we see free agency take one of these players? I mean, because they haven't really been getting too much money. They've gotten third, they've gotten second, but how long before we see them turn into the Ravens or the Ghosts, or they turn into Eclipse or Reapers? What is the timeline for this team? That's what I want to know.
Honestly, I think when the league actually becomes more like when we elevate, I think we're going to see a new type of bots. Now, I think they're just kind of just riding the wave. I feel like they're just going through the motions right now, and them just going through the motions is just having them like still consistent in like a top team. And they've just been kind of really enjoying the structure or getting used to the structure and familiarity and everything like that. So, they're just kind of just going through it. But I feel like when the league actually elevates to another standard, I think it's going to push a couple people out on that team. And it's going to, but I think Billy has the brain to kind of bring in the right people when the time comes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he knows how he wants his pieces to move. And I feel like right now he's just in a comfortable spot. It's like everybody's like, oh, the bots, like, they're not practicing, they're not doing this and that. But I mean, their track record remains consistent still. I mean, they're another like straight line type of team. Like you go up against the bots, you know, yeah, you have the potential to beat them, but normally you always see them at that fine line of getting somewhere in the top three, or maybe a top four, but that just depends. So I really think that once the league elevates, they will probably be elevated with the league. Like as the league grows, they're just gonna naturally just like get better. I don't think they're going to plummet. I don't think they're going to get to a plateau where they're like a mid tier or a low tier team. I think they're just going to ride the wave of the UEL, basically. That's my take. What you
Okay,
got?
300.
Hey man, look, we gotta move on, man. Let's get to this league wide questions. I
I
got a
hate
All
it.
right,
GM. I
man.
got a GM chat to
Let's
attend.
just,
I got
hey,
people waiting.
300. Let's just go ahead and cut to it, man. What's these player of the weeks, man?
Hey man,
What's these player of the weeks?
you know what my play of the week is. I mean, a couple honorable mentions. We got the whole
Arbiter,
Raven squad. You know what I'm saying?
Arbiter.
That's crazy.
Arbiter,
Herb 9-0, him 9-0, Stars 9-0. Wanku 8-1. We got some honorable mentions there. I'm not even gonna talk about that Clips and Reapers game.
Arbiter.
There ain't nobody to mention in there for player of the
That's
week.
crazy.
But
But yeah,
we got Cordy, 9-2, Psycho Flame 8-2, TLG 8-1. You know what I mean? Hey, this is the best TLG's ever been playing, bro. I just want to throw that out there. Out of all 7 seasons,
Does he have bad coaching?
probably, but this is the best we've seen TLG play ever,
I think TLG is the
ever.
most fired up this season too, bro, because
Yeah,
he's got people around him.
but
Like
and again, Scants, my man Scants coming back. I love me some Scants, man. 10-3. Scants coming out here 10-3.
Yes.
oh
You got
shit, 10 and
Silver
3.
9-4. You got Mordecai
Oh,
9-4.
you just naming
La
everybody who
Bamba
played.
11-4.
Right.
And then my
Man's
player of the
Cause
honorable
I
week.
mention
mean,
everybody.
Now I'm just making some honorable mentions, man. Some people that did good, man. My player of the week is Billy the Goat, man. 11-3 against the Ghosts. Played a decent team. Ghosts is a decent team.
wait a second.
Came out
Cause
and
a couple
won
of weeks
11-3.
ago, I gave my player of the week to Billy, and it was a big.
Hey man, look, Billy got it this week, man. He didn't get it that
That's
week.
crazy.
Okay, it was a big debacle. Why would you give your player of the week to Billy? Okay. Carnage, who's your player of the week?
True. Honestly, I felt like it was a little tough this season for me. Or not this season, but this past weekend. I'm gonna give it to him, honestly. I think him off the Ravens. I kind of like what I'm seeing from him. I think he's been growing, and I
Yeah,
think
I'm
I don't
getting
know who
trolled.
was commentating, bro. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know who was commentating that one game, but
I don't know.
I
I
think
can't
I
give it
think
to
him's
a
been
Phantoms
growing a
game
little
though.
bit. I mean, but it's just I look more into like the personal development of a player. I get it, like the
He's
Phantoms.
been doing his thing.
Yeah, I think
Him has
he's
been doing
been
his thing.
he's been showing out even before the Phantoms game a little bit.
Mm.
I think he's been doing his thing. He's been I'm sure he's been practicing consistently, and just that consistent practice kind of just stands out. I don't think I could give it to anybody else at the moment. I just think
I can.
that's it.
Arbiter. I can't do it. Nah,
Nah, bro. Hey, look, Arbiter, if you're hearing this, bro,
nah.
I wish
gotta
you didn't
chill.
say what you said on technical timeout or Duke timeout,
My
bro. All
player of the
right,
week. Look, man.
that's
My player of the
crazy.
week. It's not about this week, but this dude, I've been seeing a lot of growth from him this season, especially. He's matured a lot, and I think he's going to continue to grow, continue to get better. I'm gonna give
Wait,
my
who?
player of the week.
Oh,
To who?
I'm gonna give my player of the week to Cordy, man.
Okay. Yeah,
That's gonna be my player of the week.
Okay.
I
I'll
remember
take
when I
that.
first seen that man, he was freaking out,
yeah.
always crying about the games. But I haven't seen that side of him in a long time.
Yeah.
So I
facts.
think I gotta give him his respect for his maturity and his growth. I'm gonna give him his player of the week.
Yeah. And I originally said that too. I was gonna say Cordy too. When we were talking about it, but I changed my
Yeah,
mind.
then you name the whole UEL
Oh man, that's crazy, man.
player
Doing some
roster.
honorable mentions, man. Hey man, close us out, man. Get me up out of here, man.
Look, man.
You do it,
Thank
bro.
y'all for joining us on this episode of Inside the Wheel. Special thank you to Cvrnage, coach of the New Jersey Gorillas, and 300 TV, Apex champion, COO of the UEL. Hey, 300, get us up out of here, man.
Hey
Get
man,
us.
y'all know what time it is. Deuce.
Oh.